Hey guys, how's it going? So for this video, I decided that we'd revisit my happy place number 3, which is this crazy river. Now I wanted to come back in here for one of two reasons. The first is that the last time I was in here was about 6 months ago, so I kind of wanted to check out what's changed and what was up. And the second reason is that the bike is actually in the shop getting some work done right now. I actually, about a week or so ago, I got a recall notice from Kawasaki stating that there was an issue with the rear brake pedal and the fairing. And I guess in some cases people were getting their foot stuck underneath the fairing while they were braking. So I was like, okay, well, better be safe than sorry. We'll just bring it on in and get it checked out. And so they're taking a look at that right now. So I decided, let's go do another little video on the happy place number 3. So this video is going to cover the bucket list that a friend and I created. Now the whole idea for this bucket list actually came about on that spontaneous road trip my friend and I took to New York City. I actually talked about this road trip a couple videos back, but in case you guys missed that story, if you just jumped on the bandwagon, I believe the date was April 30th, so about 5 months ago or something like that. I had called up one of my friends to see if they wanted to go to Times Square for the night with me, and for some crazy reason, they agreed. So I picked them up and we were on our way. So we got to New York City around 12 o'clock at night, and it was just so amazing. It actually turned out to be one of the most epic, most spontaneously great, amazing nights of my life. Just because for the first time in my life, I actually kind of did something rebellious, you know? And I kind of just did something on my own. I was like, you know what? I want to get away. I've never been to New York City before. Let's just go do something totally spontaneous. And it was awesome. And on the ride home, actually, back to Massachusetts, we kind of began talking about all the trips and stuff that we had wanted to do throughout our lives, but had never had the chance to do. So we kind of made a pact right then and there that we'd make a list, and when we got the time and energy to check off various things from this list, we do them. So this past summer, we checked off two main things. The first of which was that we decided to drive from Massachusetts to Florida. Now this road trip had two main reasons for it. The first of which was we wanted to kind of reconnect with some family members that had moved south over the years. And the second of which was we wanted to get a badass tan from the Florida sun. So it was truly an awesome trip. I think it took us 10 or 11 days to do in total. But it was just so awesome. We got to reconnect with family, like I said, and we got to see a lot of cool things. And one of those cool things actually happened in St. Augustine, Florida. We went to the St. Augustine alligator farm, and we actually got to go inside the alligator pit with about 30 other alligators to get our picture taken with one of them. And it was just so funny, and actually it was kind of nerve-wracking because you're walking over them and stuff like that, and they're all staring at you, they're all looking at you and stuff, moving around, just so we could find the picture, or get a picture of one of the ones that was the best, ready for the picture. And it was just so awesome, and the picture we got was actually pretty cool. My friend, his mouth's wide open, everything like that, and it was just awesome time. And the second thing that we've done was actually took place about a month or so ago, and that was that we went to Mount Washington, which is located in New Hampshire. Now this was on my bucket list because I'd always wanted to go to Mount Washington, and more exactly, I wanted to go to the summit of Mount Washington. So what we did was we took the Cog Railroad to the summit, which is just basically a railroad car that takes you from the base to the summit of the mountain so you don't have to hike up it. And when I was younger, I was in the Boy Scouts. I'm actually an Eagle Scout. And a lot of times my troop would go do camping trips at Mount Washington. But for one reason or another, I was not able to go. So I always heard stories and stuff of how awesome it was to look from the top and everything like that. So I kind of wanted to go and see for myself what it was like. So my friend and I went. And it was so awesome. It was actually kind of funny because at the base of the mountain, it was about 60 degrees. But when you got to the summit, I think it was below freezing, and it was so foggy. So I kind of missed out on the view. But it was all good because it was just a crazy fun time. So that was great. We got an awesome picture next to the sign, which is pretty cool. So those were two big things that we checked off our bucket list. And we do have a lot of smaller things on there. For instance, we both live very close to Boston, and yet we've never been to a Boston Red Sox game before. So hopefully, when their season starts up again, we'll be able to go see a game so we can check that one off. And a couple other trips that we actually want to do, or in the talks of doing, is we want to go visit Australia at some point. It's very cool. Some of my family members have been there themselves, and they say it's just an awesome experience being there. So I think that'd be an awesome trip to do. And also, something that's kind of very meaningful to me is I want to go on a hot air balloon ride in either Vermont or New Hampshire with my grandma. Now, for about the past 3 years or so, my grandma's always told me that she wants to go on a hot air balloon ride and this and that. And the only thing that's been preventing her from doing that is money. So I'm actually saving up a portion of my paycheck to make this hot air balloon ride adventure happen. And hopefully in the springtime I'll have enough money saved up and everything that my grandma and I can go do a crazy adventure. And that way there I'll hopefully be able to check off something that's been on her bucket list as well as mine. So hopefully that happens. Oof, I said hopefully a lot right there. I'm going to have to count. I'm going to have to put up a count number there. So I want to open up to you guys. What is something that you guys have always wanted to do? You know, some crazy adventure, something that you guys have always wanted to see that you haven't had the chance to do because of various reasons. So, you know, post a comment, make a video response, or do something like that. And let me know what's on your bucket list. Because if it's something cool, then I'll add it to mine. And hopefully I'll be able to make a video of it. Or you guys can make a video of it yourselves. And that would be awesome, I think. So, I know this video kind of sucked. You know, it's kind of all over the place. I'm very tired. I'm starting to get my exercise out of this kayak adventure. But until next time, guys, I will have the bike back. There's still a couple weeks left in the riding season for me up here. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.